Okay, and we are live. Hooray. So I'm Erica Bates. This is Talk Virtual. It's been a while, maybe about 6 months, but we're back. And today we're going to be talking to you about, let me bring my dog back up because I already forgot. I'm just kidding with you. Um, let me tell you what you're going to get out of this live stream, because today we're going to be talking to you about the evolution from stages to systems. I thought that was really nice because I see a lot of people, they create their stages and that's it. It's just a one-time event. And, we got more than that. So let me go ahead and tell you some expectations of this live stream here. Clarity over chaos. Understand virtual events look successful on the surface, but fail to create lasting business impact. A mindset shift around events. Move from thinking in terms of one-off stages, designing systems that support long-term growth. So, real talk or theory. This isn't a highlight reel or a hype session. It's a candid breakdown of what actually works and what doesn't. New way to design events. Learn how to intentionally plan events with the after in mind. Follow up, nurture, and next steps. Practical takeaways can apply immediately, that you can apply immediately. Walk away with questions, frameworks, and insights you can use to evolve your own virtual experience, whether you host one event a year or one a month. Confidence to evolve your strategy. Leave knowing what needs to change and why, even if you don't implement everything at once. Now, you don't have to implement everything at once. It's just really nice when you do. Okay, so that is my expectations for you. Hopefully you'll get out of being a part of this live stream. So I want to share my screen with you. Let me get that share button going. Seems like it says I'm already sharing, but I haven't pressed the button yet. So let me get that going. And that is what I want to share. Yes, the evolution from stages to systems by visibility alone is no longer the strategy. Yeah. So if you're trying to get those 7 to 11 touch points, you might need just a little bit more than that. That's all I'm saying. Okay. We live in the era of stages, big lineups, big hype, big exhaustion. So how many of you, put an event together and was just tired and you didn't want to do it anymore? Did you get what you wanted out of it? Did you repurpose what you wanted out of it? Yeah. So that's what we're going to be talking about. So when was the last time you hosted an event and thought, now what? So how many of you have hosted an event and when it came down to the follow-up, all you did was send out the replay? Yeah, I've done that. Okay, the problem with one-off events. High effort, low longevity, everything resets after the event. Leads go cold, no clear post-event after. So I hear a lot about CSV. I can't even say it now. CES in Las Vegas. I think it's still going on right now. I don't think they advertise, but I hear a lot about from the people who attend. So I think it's like a once a year event, but imagine if they collected videos from people and reshared that stuff throughout the year. Yeah, maybe I should look more into it, but I don't want you to think that you host one event and it's going to be as big as that. So a great event without a system is just an expensive moment. Can you think of an expensive moment that you've had? So when I thought about this, I thought about weddings, and I had a really expensive dress. I had really good cake. I had really good food. But after that, I got a husband, I got a baby, I got a house, I got cars, I got a marriage, I got a life together with my husband, and we have a family. That one expensive moment. But the wedding was like 17 years ago. That was it. We have a video, but we don't really put out that video. I guess we could make an event where we did put out clips from our wedding video. We could put out maybe send out more invitations for to celebrate our anniversary or something like that, to keep it going, to celebrate continuously with friends and family, instead of just having that one-off wedding that happened 17 years ago. Okay. Visibility feels productive. Sustainability is productive. Chasing attention, building assets. So chasing attention, visibility feels productive. I can't say it. Algorithms change, attention fades, and building assets. Sustainability is productive. Systems compound. Infrastructure endures. Are you chasing attention or building infrastructure? Definitely want to do both, because I need that attention to look at my infrastructure. I need that infrastructure to keep that attention going. So yeah, I need both. Enter the system. A system is repeatable. So how do you get ready for a live stream? Do you brush your teeth? You do your hair? Do you drink water? Do you go to the bathroom? Do you eat something before you get started? Did you put your phone on do not disturb and it still rings? Yes. Elle, I'm gonna have to call you back. Let's see. Repeatable. It can be ran again with predictable results. Yes. So every time you set up your live stream, you should know how to set up your live stream. You can even put that into an SOP, a standard operating procedure, just in case you want to give it to somebody else and they help you, or have them help you. Delegation. Can you trust someone enough with your brand and image to give them part of your business and say, hey, do this for me? Intentional. Every piece has a purpose. What is the purpose of your live stream? For me, everything I do, no matter if it's a live stream, a blog post, a newsletter, email, all roads for me will lead to the Virtual Summiteers. So, and if you're not familiar with the Virtual Summiteers, that is a group of like-minded individuals. We are business owners. We are founders. We all work with SaaS, software as a service, to use events as our lead generators. So design before the event. The follow-up is not an afterthought. So what happens after your event? Please don't just send them the replay. Like I said, I've actually done that. But since then, not only do you get a replay, there's a blog post. There's a LinkedIn newsletter. There is, and if you haven't heard of Notebook LM, I love it. It helps with the before, during, and after the event, especially with the repurposing, because you can just put all that content into a notebook and it will give you an ebook, slides. What is it? AI auto recap. So it's just, you can make a podcast out of that, just with that. And video overviews. So it's got a whole package. Working after the event. It concludes to nurture and convert long after the curtain falls. So we are doing this right now. This will go into clips. It will go into audio clips. It will go into text clips. It can go into all those other things that I've mentioned, like the blog and the newsletter and emails. So event, nurture, convert, re-engage. Events become assets, not just experiences. So you do want to have a good experience, or else they're not going to come back. And why look at the replays if it wasn't a good experience? Okay. The world of stages versus the world of systems. Stages, one time impact, manual follow up, hope based strategy. It's not bad, but not bad being on stages. Let's say you sign up for what is it called? Matchmaker.fm. You want to be on stages. You should have a plan for being on a stage. What are you going to talk about? Do you have a lead magnet for that talk? And after you leave that stage, what do you want that borrow audience to do after they heard your talk? Hopefully you got another plan for that. So not only give them a lead magnet, take that email address, have at least a 5 email sequence follow up, and then have them go to your community. So you can tell them more about your services, or you can plan things together. Okay, your system. Yeah, that was my system for you being on stage. Repeatable outcomes, automated nurture, like that 5 email sequence, design conversions. Yeah. So when you design that lead magnet and you have that 5 email follow up, you should know, were you talking to your target audience? Were they the ones who wanted to be a part of your community? Because designing conversions only work when you know who you're talking to, and you know who you're talking to wants to hear what you got to say. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I can't say it now. What a system event looks like in practice: a clear, predefined audience journey, purpose-driven session, not just content, strategic call to actions in every part, build in automated follow-up paths, content captures and reuse is baked into the design. So the event, purpose-driven session, strategic call to actions. What's the purpose of this event? Are you going to have a call to action? Yes, you should have a call to action for that exact event. Don't let that call to action be something different than that event you're hosting right now. So every event you host, have a call to action just for that event. Follow up. Automated follow-up 1, automated follow-up 2, nurture sequence. So we're having a live stream Tuesday nights, 6 p.m. Eastern time. That should have been an email. A follow-up email should have been, hey, we're about to start in 30 minutes. Here are the links to the live stream. Nurture sequence. So when this live stream finished, there should be an email, and for me, it's already automated. I'm using SendFox. When something goes to my YouTube channel, it automatically goes to SendFox saying, hey, this is what I did last week, this week, whatever. Check it out. It says more than that, but that's all I can remember right now. Define next steps. Like I said, all roads for me leads to the virtual summiteers. So sales consultant program, blog posts, social media updates, video clips. So for me, I have it all written out right here, right in front of me. Yay for me. Okay, so as soon as I do something on video, I know that I want an email. I want a Medium blog post. I want a Substack newsletter. I want a LinkedIn newsletter. I want a Facebook group newsletter. So when I hook up my RSS feeds, my really simple syndication, Medium is hooked up to my LinkedIn company page. So when I post on Medium, it also goes to LinkedIn. And when I post on my LinkedIn newsletter, it goes to my Facebook personal page, and it goes to Twitter. I am not going to say X. It goes to Twitter. So it's nice having RSS feeds and other things hooked up to it. Substack. It can also go to Facebook, and I think it also goes to Twitter. So it's nice to have that viral loop going to keep attention on what you're working on. So That's my event design. So what is your event design and what does it lead to? Hopefully, you know the answer to that. Okay. The crucial mindset shift. Stop asking how many people showed up. Start asking what happens after they leave, because growth doesn't live on the stage, it lives in the follow through. So let me tell you, if you're working on Zoom and you only got 100 seats, you can say, hey, I only got 100 seats for this, and you want those 100 seats filled up, you got to take the time to DM 1,000 people. Say, hey, I got this event coming up on this date at this time. I really need you to be there because I think it'll be a good fit for you, because I see in your LinkedIn profile you're into Series B SaaS. So make sure, like, if you actually want those numbers to matter, or if those numbers matter to you, you got to put in a little work, get that 10% to get that 100 seats filled. That's what I'm saying. Okay, the event evolution in action. When you evolve from stages to systems, and you can have a system for your stage. I'm just saying. Events fuel your entire business ecosystem. Your business gains a predictable rhythm. You stop starting from zero every single time. Your events work with your goals. Yes, you should have a goal for your events, not against them. This isn't about doing more. It's about designing smarter. Yes, you can design a really smart event. Zakia Ringo, a member of the Virtual Summiteers, just did a talk last Friday on the 2nd of January, 2026, about where do you want your events to lead your audience? Because you can't just rely on AI. I mean, you actually got to have intention for what you want for that event, because AI can't really help you with your intent. You got to, tell it. And if you're not really sure, it's not really going to help. Okay. Your next evolution, keep building stages. That's 1. 2, start building systems. And like I said, your systems can actually work with your stages. So if you want to set up a matchmaker.fm account, if you want to set up a, what is that called? A quoted account. Yeah, you build those stages, but you got to have a system for those stages. Okay. We just covered the strategy, but strategy without implementation is just a theory. If you're wondering how to execute this without scaling your workload, there's the next step. So join me this Friday, January 9th. It says 10:30, but we actually start at 10. And yes, as you can see at the bottom left or bottom right, it says Notebook LM. So Notebook isn't perfect, but yeah, we start at 10 a.m. Hopefully you can still see that in the ticker at the bottom. With the Virtual Summiteers, we are breaking down automating the event life cycle. Learn how, sorry, I should have drunk more water. Learn the how so you can stop being the chief bottleneck and start scaling your revenue. Let's build the systems that ensure no leads ever fall through the cracks again. And you can register your seat. And I am going to post that in the comments. So I am going to stop sharing. And I'm back. So that's all I wanted to tell you. That Talk Virtual's back. Virtual Summiteers is every Friday. We can do a lot with events. Yes, can do a lot with events. Even if you did want to build your own stage, even if you did want to go on other people's stages, if you have a system for that, nice. Use it. So let's say you are, one more time, I'm going to say it again, matchmaker.fm. You've built your profile. You said you're available for speaking. You have a topic that you're an expert on that you're going to speak on. You're going to have a lead magnet for that topic. You're going to have at minimum, a 5 email nurture sequence welcoming that audience to whatever your offer is in that lead magnet. You could possibly have a an upsell after that free lead magnet. Just to vet your audience just a little more. And that's it. So hopefully I can see you on Friday, and let me show you where to find that link just in case you're not on the same social as me. And if you want to find me, you can find me on LinkedIn. So here it is. Right here. Yes. So as you can see, Zakia Ringo was our first Friday speaker of the year. Next up, we got automating the event life cycle on the 9th. And you can see what the Virtual Summiteers in January is going to be all about, because this is just for January. Let's see. And on Friday, this coming Friday, it says automating the event life cycle. Yes, we have a hook. Stop being the chief bottleneck. Description. And the description is, I can't use spaces in this, but the description is, as founders, our time is our most expensive asset. Today, we're mapping out the tech stack that moves an attendee from registered to retained without lifting a finger. We'll discuss the exact automations that save 10 plus hours per event and ensuring no leads fall through the cracks, revenue angles, scaling your events without scaling your workload. And that makes a difference, because sometimes when people see stuff like this, they think they need a new tool, and you don't need a new tool. The Virtual Summiteers, we're very big on using what you already have. And these sessions are an hour and 30 minutes, and we meet every Friday. So, and that's what it is for January. February is going to be something different. That's it for tonight. And hopefully we'll see you Friday. And if not Friday, we'll see you again on Tuesday night. Okay. Bye for now.